Hi, hello, and welcome to another video. So today we are doing my March TBR, and look at my hair. It's always I have not basically been able to style this since I cut it this short, but we are just going to go with it. We are doing my March TBR, so we ended up with 20 books, which is a lot. But a lot of these I am so excited to read, and I am hoping that I will be able to, you know, finish off all. I did not finish my TBR for February, but basically what I really like is to kind of have a big TBR, and then if I am able to finish it, but if not, I have a lot of options. So I want to say the one thing that is kind of, let's call it, ruined this whole February TBR was that I am part of a book club on Facebook, and basically we were doing this choose and ladder thing there, and I get competitive, and basically I have been mostly reading books to that, and a lot of them were audiobooks. So yeah, I have not seen what we are fully doing for March, because I have yet to, I'm filming this quite early on actually, just so I am able to, you know, edit and everything. So yeah, I don't know yet, but I am trying not to basically have too much like a group effort where I kind of get really competitive. I try not to do that every single month, because then I only read books for that. So I'm also doing a Realmathon. However, I am also for that just thinking that these books will probably fit for something. So I have kind of not been thinking about that. But for April again, we really need to start thinking about, because then it's Magical Readathon, right? I do believe that is in April. But let's just get along and move on with basically the books. The first prompt was a 5-star prediction, and I have basically decided to go with Silent Waters, which is I think is the third book in, I don't remember that's what the name is, Element series by Brittany C. Cherry. So I read the GoodReads last year. I loved it, and I am going to try and finish off this series. So the Silent Waters, you will hear more about this series, let's just say that. I will try that. Basically, I have chosen that one. Don't know much about it, but so far I read 2 Brittany C. Cherry books, and I have really loved both of them. The next one is under 300 pages, and for this one I will most likely read The Hound of Baskerville, which is the... I don't even remember where we are in the Sherlock Holmes series. But it really depends on where I am at in this, just because we have some short stories, we have some more short stories, and then I think The Hound of Baskerville will be there. But I'm trying, it hasn't been that easy right now, but I'm trying to get to kind of one like short story every day. Haven't been able to do that lately, but I'm hoping to get back into it so we can just move on and get along with the whole like Sherlock Holmes. Next one is a book you know nothing about, and I have chosen The Fire Between High and Low, which is the second book in the Element series. So the first one, Air Breeds, then we have The Fire Between High and Low, then we have The Silent Waters. So basically this series, I know nothing about it. Basically nothing at all. So that is what I have decided to go with, just to, you know, move along with this series. So we only have one book left, which is really great. And I obviously know nothing about it, so I'm usually don't want to know what it's about. Then we have a hyped book, and this series as a whole, or this author kind of as a whole, has been really hyped. Not just lately, but a while. And that is Reckless. And this one is the fourth, I want to say, book in the series. I think it's the fourth. Yeah. I read Powerless last month, so I'm trying to finish this off and basically be able to finish, probably read more from Elsie Silver as well, but also, you know, get moving with this series, and I will try and read the last one next month. So, and in this one we are following Theo, and that is basically what I know about it. We are following Theo. So this one we are following like brothers in this series as a whole, this Chestnut Spring series as a whole. We're following brothers that, you know, are cowboys. So yeah. The next one is Been on a TBR Before, and let's see if I can find where I have put that one. This is also in a series that I want to try and finish off. There is only like 3 books in this. So that is Grip, and this is the second one. I will probably, you will hear the first one later on in this basically. But yeah, and that means that I am going to try and finish off this series like next month maybe. The next one is Published Before 2020, and I am on this roll reading Something in a Way series, and we are going to read the third one, which is Move the Stars. So I read one every single month, just because I was going to read them on like an ebook, but I found them on as an audiobook, so I am definitely going to do the audio way, just because if you've heard me talk about this, seriously, I'm so annoyed with this series, and I don't really know why. It's just, for me, I just get really irritated. Just because we are basically following this man who, basically, he meets the first, like, younger sister first, and that is kind of the one that he likes. However, he also has the sister. And I don't really know who I am going to say that he has on the side, just because yeah, it's a lot. Then we have an ebook, and I have decided to go with Lord of Gold and Glory. So this is the second book in the Fae Isle series, so I'm just going to continue on with this series just because I'm trying to finish off series. So we are definitely going to try as far as I can to basically continue on with series. The next one was a football romance, and I have decided to go with the cheat sheet. So this will be a reread for me, but I just really want to get to it again. And yeah, I am going to reread it. Overall, the first time I read it, I really liked it, so I'm just going to reread it and get it on my shelf actually. then we picked a hockey romance, and I am going to find it over here. Wildfire. So I read Icebreaker last year, and I really want to continue on with this series, and in this one we are following Russ and Aurora, and I just feel like I really need to, you know, continue on and also pick things from here, because we have a lot of series and everything. A lot of things is going on in here, so yeah. Let's go with that one. The next one is a random number, and then we need to do a random number. Let's just do, firstly, where we are going to pick the book from. So if I land on a shelf, I will do a reread. If not, there will be a lot going on in there. So, or should we do a series? Nah, let's just do my shelf. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we have 5. So 5 over there. So let's see where we're going to pick it from. Firstly, you can see that, can you? 2. Okay, so we are in this one. This is a great number of things, basically. So we have 1 there, 2, 3, nothing on there, 4 and 5. The 5th one is kind of not anything on there, but let's see. So 5. So let's see what we are going to get. 4. So 4 is down here. And let's see, we have, let's take series. We have Astaria and Charlotte, or like Sherlock Holmes, Truly Devious, Kathy Reich series, like the Bone series. Then we have The Butterfly Garden, Stalking Jack the Ripper. I just read that. And then we have like a Christina Henry with Alice and Lost Boy. So we probably have 1, 2, 3, 4 that I'm kind of interested in rereading or reading. So let's just see what we are going to get. So let's see. 4. So number 4 is basically the Butterfly Garden, and let's just say I have the opportunity to finish off this series if I want to. So why don't we just do that? Not reread this series, but actually finish off this series, which is this series right here. The last one is The Vanishing Season, and I just feel like I really need to finish off this series and yeah, see what that is going to go on, which would be actually really great. Let's just go with the next one, and that is Fits the Season. And for this one, I have actually chosen Check and Mate, just because I feel like this is, it's like it's spring. It's like new love, let's call it that. Like if you have seen like Disney movies like Bambi and things, like in the spring they are falling in love, and I'm just like, this is a romance. So I feel like romance are like definitely like spring and summery. So we are, March is a spring month, even if sometimes it doesn't feel like spring, but this one fits well with the spring vibe that we are hoping to get, you know. So the next one is reread a book and tab it. So if anyone has been following me, we actually have, I I have been on this like rereading of Emily Henry books. And then also we are going to read the ones that we haven't read, which are not a lot actually. So yeah, I have reread Beach Read and Happy Place. So I only have Book Lover and You and Me on Vacation, and then the new one that I am currently waiting on to basically be here as a paperback, basically. So yeah, I will reread this and tab this one, so I can't wait. Next one, we have a debut novel, and for this one, I mean, I obviously can't pick a series because series are not a debut. Like, second one is not a debut. But I decided to go with the Fletcher. This is a book that I started once, haven't finished, but that will mean that I will get it off my banana TBR because that list is huge and not fun. So the next one is a fantasy, and for this one I have chosen, I am kind of like, I don't really, it doesn't really matter what like the order comes in, but the Ally of Law, this is the like the fourth or something in Mistborn saga. Basically this one is set like way after the first Mistborn novels, so I'm obviously trying to finish off the whole Cosmere, not finish it off because it's not done yet, but basically catch up on the Cosmere universe. So this is the next one that I am up to right now. This week, as I'm filming this week, I will basically finish off the Hero of Ages. So I only have like 300 pages left or so. But that means that we are going to continue on with this. It's a fantasy. So yeah. So the next one is a second chance romance, and in this one I have chosen Love Her or Lose Her. So what I do believe these two are married, but the relationship is almost to pieces, so they want to find back to each other. So that should be interesting. The next was pick a book from a list on GoodReads, and this one is extremely open, and I was just like, what books are on a list? And then I was just like, series, basically, like where do I want to move on? And there is one book that I really need to continue on with because I mean, I will have finished War, which is the second man in the Four Horsemen series. So the next one is Famine, and that's the third one, and that is actually on a romantasy list. So yeah, we are going with that. And the next one is an intimidating book, and this is not size intimidating, let's just say that, but it is Shadow of Self by Brandon Sanderson. And why is this one on here? I feel like his worlds are so complex, and I am actually terrified of starting this series. So both of these will actually fit on here. I am terrified of actually starting this series as a whole, just because I really want to like them, but will I? I don't know. So the next one is a GoodReads Choice Award winner or nominee, and I have decided to go with Wayward, which is, I don't really remember what basically year this won, but it won. At least if I don't have to pick it for anything on my chosen ladders, if I land on a W, I might need to, you know, pick that one. But then I don't really know what I'm going to read, but something in those lines. Probably Wayward though. And then we have an author you want to read more from, and I have basically go with Savor It by Tara DeWitt. So I basically have read two of them. I have the co-op actually on my shelf over here. It's right here. And I really want to read more from this author, so I'm going to read this and see if I like it. This is her currently newest one. Basically, there will be out another one in like June or something, and I can't wait. So yeah, I have to say that I am kind of liking these because they are usually a little like older people in here, which I love. And then we have a reread, and I think thought long and hard on this, but decided to go with this. This is Flow. This is the first one in this series that I don't remember the name of. Grip trilogy. So I really want to, I mean, this is extremely short. This is like 100 and so pages, but I really want to actually reread this, read Grip, and then read Still. Still, yeah. So that's the plan. Read Still next month, and I just need to order it. So yeah. So basically this became quite a big stack again. But this is my physical TBR. Will I be able to finish it? I don't know. I mean, I read 200 pages in January every day, so shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, that was my TBR for this month. So I hope you liked it, and I will see you next time for another video. Bye!